This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who...
Well... I see. Oh. Just great.
Excuse me!
Good. That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Get lost!
Tempest! You're mine!
Shield! Ready to go!
First strike! Ignite!
These ones can run rings around us.
Tornado Drive!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And Glacial Spear! Here's Eagle!
Swallow Dance!
Freeze Lancer!
Catapult! Racing Flame!
Listen! Downfall!
Flame Blast! Catapult! Mirage! Dragon Swarm! First Strike!
Elusive
I'm just
Deity.
getting started!
One more!
Rhythmic Swarmer won't save you! Tempest!
Gemini
Sword Ring
Alpha!
Alpha!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Finish it!
Alpha!
In an instant! Impact Frost!
I'm practically unstoppable.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Elusive Deity! Tornado
I
Drive!
never miss!
You require a head.
Take this!
Tornado Drive!
Rising
Your
Trigger
reflexes will not
Dragon!
serve you well here.
Freeze Lancer!
Leave the ensnaring to
Here's
me.
Eagle!
Yeah, and pummel it to me.
Freeze Lancer!
Elusive Deity!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Radiant Spear!
Swallow Blade! Tempest! Double Demon Fang! Catapult!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Sword! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I'll smash you!
Dragon Shell! Sword Ring Alpha!
Denied! Here I go! You're mine!
Swallow
Elusive
Demon
Deity!
Fang! Double Demon
Tornado
Fang!
Drive!
Catapult! You picked the wrong fight!
Elusive Deity! You require a head.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll
Not
trip it
today!
up.
Tear you apart! Do it! Getting stuck!
More!
Blow them away!
Glacial Spear!
Double Demon Fang! Destruction!
Freeze Lancer!
Devastation!
Nicely done.
I'll hold on to that.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Dragon Swarm! Eagle Fly! Summit!
In a vine.
Sword Rain Alpha!
It's like trying to keep up with a
See
wall.
what happened there as you crossed me.
Elusive
Shouldn't have done that.
Will this help?
This one's mine!
Wait. I'm on a roll. Now you see what I can do.
Healing circle.
That's a spot. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Hmm. Hmm? You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Discourteous, aren't you?
Hear me, flame
Eat this!
fury!
Come on! Howard, watch it!
Hear my call!
Dragon shout!
Where are you going?
Leave the agile one.
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
With this! Watch this!
Hear me, flame of
Sword Rain Alpha!
Glacial
away!
spear!
Catapult!
Here's the
Dragon shout! Sonic Thrust! Strike! Sword Rain Alpha!
Elusive one.
Super Swallow Game!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Here, let me
Be
help!
still!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the puzzle
No
to
further!
me!
Rolling snap!
Into
Dance!
Mega Ray!
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Be still!
Hear my call!
You picked the wrong fight!
Airborne beast. My respect.
Hey! Blow them away!
Here's a healing arc.
Here I come!
First
I
aid!
really owe you one.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Demon Fang!
Do it!
Elusive deity!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's refrain from losing. see what you've got.
Annihilation! Men are primed and ready! Their hide is thick as armor! Going?
Sonic thrust!
Can't get out of this!
Here, let me help!
Its armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Tornado drive!
Take this!
Burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Stop it,
Charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Eat this!
You're mine!
Hurricane! Here's a healing arm!
Armor won't save
Here I
you!
come!
First
I
aid!
really owe you one.
Glacial spear!
Raging
Here's
flame!
evil! Freeze Lancer!
Try this first strike!
Mega ray!
Sonic thrust! Catapult! Demon flame! Double
Ready
disruption!
in!
Rising wyvern!
Catapult
Persona!
wall!
Rising falcon!
Healing! Well then, let's keep moving.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch? A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We've reached our destination.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon Owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon Owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
We've reached our destination.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, Sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently, if there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Renna really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Saar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag Saar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
you think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Engaging! Ignite! Tornado drive! Catapult! Fire support! It's over! I'm going in! Bring them down! Devastation! Support! Mission! Super swallow! Here I come! Elusive Tornado Alpha! Tornado drive!
Here I go!
Now or never!
See what I can do!
Rising Wyvern!
Blazing blade! Burning strike!
No further! Too fast! 10 pack! I'll trip it up!
Do it!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Out of our way! This one's mine!
Burn in hell!
I'll punch that gun to your head! Blow them away!
By the power of the
Elusive evil! Split it open!
Be like it!
Blow them away!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Got it!
Let's see what you've got.
I'm on flash! Demon
Into the
Fang!
shadows!
Double Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do!
Far enough!
Water, hear my call!
Negative days! Now I'm in the groove!
Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth! Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to
No
me!
further!
Do it!
Mirage!
Eagle assault!
Well then, let's keep moving. That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Discourteous, aren't you?
I see one, eh?
Right in your dreams!
Tell me, have you ever considered your
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Take it!
Rip
Right
it
to
apart!
You're mine!
I'll heal you all!
Demon Fang!
Deity!
Double Demon Fang!
Healing
We're
spell!
not finished! First strike! Lightning thrust! Rising
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision! Look!
Hey! Blow them away!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Discourteous, aren't you?
Now you see what I can do!
Like Dion!
Here goes! Where are you going?
Eternal devastation! Take down their defenses!
Elusive Tornado Drive!
We're not
Can't
finished!
get out of this!
Burning strike!
This one's mine!
Water, hear my...
In an instant! Impact Cross!
Take it!
Tornado Drive!
Do it!
Eagle assault!
In an instant! Impact Cross!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Let's see what you've got.
Now you learn!
Not on my watch! Burning strike!
Too late to cross over our differences?
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Mega ray!
This one's all mine! Tempting! You're mine! Burn in hell!
Reload!
I'm on a roll now!
Field!
Catapult! Take this!
Mega ray!
Devastation!
I'm on it! Mega ray!
You're done!
I'm all
Win!
fucked up!
I can carve through armor! Blazing Flame!
Catapult! Dragon Swarm! Pierce
Do it!
Any injuries? Out of our way! You think that shield will save you?
This one's mine!
Elusive deity! Here goes!
We're not ready!
Do it!
In an instant! Impact block!
I'm on top of the Well then, let's keep moving.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Can't get out of this!
Tornado
Drive! I won't show you any mercy! Got you now! In an instant! Impact block!
There! One more!
Royal blade!
Armor won't save you.
This one's all
You shouldn't
mine!
have messed with me.
Annihilation!
Burn in hell!
You won't make a fool of me!
Infernal torrent!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Right, here goes!
Power of water! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! It's a duel of the primed and ready!
Swallow dance! Try this!
Freeze Lancer!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! It's on! Not today!
The enemy wields Arc too.
We'll soon see about that!
I owe you one.
Any injuries?
Let's see what you've got.
In a bind?
Catapult!
Where are you going?
Tornado Alpha!
Armor won't save
They
you.
really don't give up, do they? Arc Seal! Searing Flame! Reload!
Demon Flame! Double Demon Flame!
Eagle of Healing Circle!
I'm in your debt.
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
Radiant Pierce!
Double Demon Flame!
Only getting started! Here, let me help!
Denied!
First
I'm on his side! Dragon Swarm!
Gravitas Field!
You picked the wrong fight!
Talon Storm! By the power of
Demon Flame! Double Demon Flame!
Elusive deity!
Tornado Drive! Rising Wyvern! Take it!
Now I'm in the tank.
Rising Falcon!
Now you see what I can do.
Here's a
No
healing arm!
further!
Here's through.
Tornado Drive! Catapult!
Hear my call!
This one's all mine!
Dance!
Burn in hell!
Burning
What's this?
water! Hear my if it's in the sky!
Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! You're on!
Heal you all!
Dragon Swarm! Talon
It's in
Hurricane!
your hands now.
You'll pay for that! Leave the sword to me!
Healing circle!
I owe you
I'll
one.
bring you back from
Double
death.
Demon Fang!
Destruction!
Double Demon Fang!
An astral arch? That's my cue!
Shut him down! Destruction! Eternal devastation!
Fred!
Finish it!
Now you see what I can do!
Hey! Blow them away!
It was a close thing.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Here's evil!
Eat that! Tempest! Catapult!
Freeze
Rising
laser!
Wyvern!
Blazing flame!
Finish it!
Mine!
Hey! Blow them away!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Pierce sword!
Freeze laser!
Soaring light!
Resonate with the
Dragon
earth! Take
sword!
this! The everlasting darkness! Negative gate!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Rising Wyvern!
Field!
Soaring
In a
light
bind!
Searing flame! Hear me!
Resonate with the earth!
Burning!
Stalagmite!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Crumble!
Freeze lancer!
Take this!
Talon
Finish it!
Hurricane!
In an instant!
Impact Frost!
Don't get complacent.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
Coming through.
I see one,
Eat dirt.
Now you see what I can do!
Want my shield?
No shield can stand up to
We're
these
not
things!
finished!
All yours, Kisara!
We got fire!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Devastation! All yours!
I never miss!
No further!
Blow them away!
Be still!
Swallow Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Evil assault!
Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
Law! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Blazing!
Here goes! I call!
Now I'm real mad! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Blow away! Everlasting darkness! Negative gate! I will
I'm not done! Tear! Hurricane hit! Rise of the Phoenix!
Take
Armor won't save you!
Here I burn! Why you? Tempest wide open!
Won't escape me!
Soaring light spear! Mirage! Drop!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Coming through!
Eat this! Denied!
Lunar Rondo! Rising Phoenix!
It's time!
Back into the fray! This one's mine!
Eagle fly! I'll finish you flying freaks! What can they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of
Do
this?
it! Prisoners! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Eat this!
Hurricane!
The enemy wields our sword.
You picked
You'll
the wrong
see
fight!
about that!
Eat this! Take this! Rip it! Now I'm in the tornado drive! Talon
Do it!
Alphen!
In an instant! Impact Clock!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
I won't save you!
Strike! First strike!
Red!
Dragon Sword!
Do it!
Try this!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Primed and ready!
Eat this!
No further!
I'm only getting started!
Tectonic punch!
Nothing gets by this one's mine!
Eat this!
Pierce Head! Demon Fang!
Hear my call!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And tumbling to me!
Freeze laser!
Hurricane!
This one's all
Rip
mine!
and tear!
Not today!
Now I'm in the groove!
Finish it!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Pierce Head Blue!
Here!
Strike! Rising Wyvern!
Here's the eagle!
Hurricane Thrust!
Freeze laser!
Ready and ready! Dragon Shell!
Mega ray!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm just getting
Hurricane
started!
Thrust!
Talon Storm!
A comfortable win.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea.
It's on! You got spirit!
Can't get out of this!
I can handle it. I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Fire in the missile! Burn! Finish it! Help it! In an instant! Impact Claw!
There, go.
Dragon Swarm! Eagle Assault! Explosive ring!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
An opponent like this should be easy.
The marksman handled
Double
this.
Demon Fang!
I never miss.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Crumble! Tempest! Catapult!
Radiant here.
Try this! Rhythmic tear!
Radiant blast. Back into the fray.
I'll smash you!
Annihilation. Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning hurricane.
Megasonic Dragon! Do it!
Blow them away!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Coming through!
The rebels!
Here.
In a bind?
Be still! Rising Sword!
Flame. Reload.
That makes me a thorn in our side.
Got you now!
First aid.
We're not finished! It's almost too strong! Split it open! Be my guest! Catapult! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
I'm grateful.
Catapult!
There.
Dust to dust! I'm on it!
This one's mine.
That's enough! Whirlwind Tempest! I'm on a roll now!
Here's evil.
Save you! Severing Widow!
Freeze Lancer.
Eat this! Dragon Bird! You won't make a fool of me!
It's weakened.
This ends now! Swallow Blade! Try this! Elusive Deity! Tempest! Take that! I'll tear you apart!
Rage.
Catapult!
Take
this!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
Catapult! Dragon
No
Shell!
further!
I'll rip you! Eagle Assault! Catapult! Storm!
Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning.
Away!
Glacial Sphere. Here's evil. Freeze Lancer.
It's on! Not today! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Do it!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Gotta break through! Spicy one, eh?
I can carve through
Go!
armor!
My shield! Demon Fang! We're not kidding! Finish it!
Outfit!
In an instant! Impact Cross!
Here, let me help.
Eat this! I felt fine not too long ago.
Eagle Climb! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Searing
Demon
flame!
Fang!
Reload! Water, hear my call!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Red!
Yeah! And the bubbly one could rise and rise! Come on, around then!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
It's on! I can carve through armor!
My shield!
Flame! Reload!
Eagle Assault!
What's this? A showdown between blade and fist!
Now you'll learn!
Annihilation!
We've got flyers!
Denied!
All yours!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Here I
You're
go!
mine!
You're mine!
Tempest! Catapult!
Dragon Swarm!
Come on, you see what happened there as you crossed me.
Reload!
This should do it!
Swallow dance! It's time!
Seer Sword!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I need to be stronger.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Engaging! Freaking does it!
Glacial Spear! Here, this one's mine! Where are you going?
Crumble! Tempest!
Here's a healing arc!
Burn in hell!
Not on my watch! I'm on a roll!
Swallow dance!
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Here, let me help!
Tornado drive! Catapult! Hurricane!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
Blazing Flame!
That's my cue!
Swallow
Shut him down!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Here, let me help! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help! Not dreams!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Looks like we won.
I'll hold on to that.
opponent like this should be easy.
Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing art!
In a bind?
Astral energy!
Say no more. Take this! It's over!
Rip and tear!
Catapult! Swallow blade!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! You see what happened there is you crossed... Shouldn't have done that.
Can't end here!
I couldn't make it in time.
This one's...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Won't save you!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Burn in hell!
Healing circle! Here I go!
No further!
I owe you one. On your knees!
I'll stop it! Here's a healing art! Thanks, Kisara!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Lunar blast! I'm all stopped up!
On your knees! Hold nothing back! You'll pay for that!
Arc Wheeler!
You're mine! Here I come!
I'll bring
You
you back
picked the
from
wrong
death to
fight!
this.
Here we go again!
I can't heal you forever!
Swallow
Will
dance!
this help?
Rest for the wicked.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Water!
Swallow
Here
blade!
I go!
Rising Water!
Not on my watch!
Falling Spear!
Locked and ready! Water! Hear my call!
I can carve through armor!
Spread!
Severing Wing! First strike!
Denied!
Glacial
You'll
spear!
find no
Here's the
mercy.
evil.
Behold! The Earth's hope! Tectonic vision!
Glacial do it!
This one's up!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Mega Blade!
This is some punishment.
Stay away from my friends!
There's always room for improvement. She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Let's see what you've got.
You picked the wrong fight! Damn it!
Eagle assault!
Damn it!
Alvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing art!
Blade!
First aid!
Be still! Swallow dance!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open! Be my guest! Rising Phoenix!
We managed to pull through.
Now you learn!
In a bind?
Would you throw? Catapult!
This one's mine! Here, let me help! First aid!
Not today! Be still! Rising Phoenix! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that.
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
I can feel my power growing!
Retreat if you know what's good for you. I can carve through armor.
Here!
Rising Falcon!
Dragon Shell! I'll shoot them out of the sky! Denied! Hurricane!
Do you require aim for the
Glimmer Blade!
Can't get out of this.
I'm on a roll now!
Megasonic Thrust!
Back into the fray!
Rising Wyvern!
Talon Hurricane!
Rising Phoenix!
Prison Tear! Here! Eagle Assault!
Rising Wyvern!
Here!
Oh! I'm not done!
Now I'm real mad.
This one's all mine!
Flame! Glacial
Elusive
Spear!
deity.
Here's Evil! Freeze Lancer!
Not today!
Raising
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. I'll tear you apart.
Here's a healing arc!
I'll smash you.
It's wide open!
You won't escape me.
Here's our core!
Double Demon Fang!
Hear me! Holy Hurricane!
Eternal
I never
Domination!
fit!
I must remember my limits.
Hear my call! Talon Sword! Glacial Spear! Here's Evil!
Hurricane! Eternal
Freeze
Domination!
Lancer!
Touch the dust!
No more playing nice! I'm just getting started!
Rising Ignite! to dust!
Healing circle!
I'm in your debt.
Severed wind! Luna Rongo!
Now we're not.
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Am I on a roll or what?
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Dahnan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahnan Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Eagle assault! Now I'm in the group! Florida! Eagle Fishing Wyvern!
Not in your dreams!
Eat dirt!
Split!
Glimmer Drag! Dragon Swarm! Now I'm in the group! Sword Alpha!
Run!
Gemini Aqua! Let me help! First aid! Searing Tempest! Against my will! Where are you going?
I'm not done! Shattering Alpha!
Pieces!
Take away!
Healing Circle!
Talon Sword!
Wretched fool!
Radiant Here!
Catapult! Demon Blade!
Behold! The Earth Pulse! Tectonic Vision!
No, you
Can't get out of this!
Here! Eat this! Searing Flame! Reload! Eagle Fire!
Leave the charges to me! Ignite! Talon Hurricane!
Eagle
I'll finish you here and now! Sonic Blast!
Here's Evil!
Sonic Thrust!
Freeze
Raging
Laser!
Sword Alpha!
Here's a
Super
healing
Cloud
Circle!
Dance!
First aid!
That is the spot. Right for me.
Lightning! Downfall!
First Strike!
Radiant! Here!
Blade! Talon Hurricane!
Here!
Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
Eat this! Here's a healing art! First
I'll
aid!
smash you!
I'm grateful.
Dragon Shout!
Eagle
Now I'm in the group!
Where are you going?
Eagle Take this! Roll into that! No further! This should do it!
Annihilation!
Super Slow
Lightning!
Dance!
Downfall!
Tornado Drive!
Rising Wyvern!
Water! Hear my call!
Talon Sword! You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Laser!
Slide! Super Time! Yeah! Sonic Thrust! Catapult!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power!
Get ready!
Anything in armor is all mine! Double Demon Fang! I'll smash you! Whirlwind Demon Fang! Swallow Dance! I'll finish you here and now! Burning
Strike! Radiant Light! That's
Sword Ray Alpha!
confiscated!
Take it away!
Burning Strike! Glacier
out of this! Demon Fang! Double Demon
And you're
Fang!
dead.
Dragon Shout! Catapult!
I never miss!
Tempest! Talon Hurricane!
Up here!
Quiver Dragon! Deity! Dragon Form!
Excited!
Armor won't save you!
Here goes!
Sword Rain Alpha! Super Tempest Dance! Talon Storm!
Handle it!
Dragon Swarm!
I watch! Radiant, up here!
Ego Spray! In the groove! Denied!
I'm only getting started!
Tectonic Tempest! Swallow Blade! Catapult! Double Demon Fire! Tempest! Elusive Destruction! Eternal Devastation! Burn! Stay away! Die!
You require a
Storm! Tempest! Here I come! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Slaves!
Glacial Spear!
Eat it! Get armor is all mine! You're mine!
Freeze Lancer!
They're attacking separately! I can't land a hit on them!
Keep an eye on it. And take out the monster first.
Double Demon Fang!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah! Take it away!
No further.
Let the marksman handle
Leave the charges to me.
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! That's much...
You will.
Freaking done!
Turn to dust.
A new leaf on life.
Storm!
Out of the woods, it seems.
From beyond, imbue this vanquish...
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
Back into the
I'm not done yet!
annihilation.
Eat this!
Radiant.
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Carved through armor! Dragon Form!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
No rest for the wicked.
Here's a healing art! First aid!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with
I
light!
can't heal you forever!
Not done yet!
Here's a
Out
healing
of the
art!
woods. I couldn't make it in time.
Bring you back from death.
Try and run!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll bring you back from death. Art sealed!
Destruction! Here I come! Can't get out of this! Dragon Form!
That's
Explosive Ring! Watch it!
What in the world?
Follow me!
I'm all...
Right.
Still standing.
Eagle assault!
No further.
You'll pay for that!
Mega ray!
This one's all mine! Huh? You picked the wrong fight!
No rest for the wicked.
I'm ready!
From beyond,
Come
imbue
now.
this
This one's
vanquished
mine.
soul with light!
This!
I owe you one!
Far enough.
Swallow Blade!
I'll tear you apart!
Elusive Deity! Eagle Ray!
I'll heal you
Severing
all!
Wind! Stardust!
Forgive me. This is my...
Art sealed!
Instinct sharpened!
was I thinking?
Hurricane! I'll face you! Did you hear that? Burning?
Water, hear my call!
Resonate with the earth! Resonate with the
Here's a
earth!
healing
Armor won't save you!
Out of the woods.
Flame of fury! Burning? Not in your dreams! Water, hear my call!
That frickin' does nothing! Stay away from my friend!
is even wider.
Freeze Lancer!
You'll find no mercy.
Here!
Demon Fang!
Back into the flame!
Behold, the earth pulse. Tectonic fission.
Ignite!
Hear my call!
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
You will suffer!
Freeze Lancer! Radiant Pierce! Let the marksman handle this!
Behold my...
Annihilation!
Her Master Core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Tornado drive.
Freeze Lancer! Where are you going? I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me! Pierce evil!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
Go away!
Into the shadows!
Blazing Flame!
Mega Ray!
Swallow Dance!
Annihilation!
Now I'm in the groove!
Flame of fury!
Take this!
Strike!
Now you see what I can do!
Can't get out of this.
You will suffer!
Gemini
Tornado drive.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Negative gate.
Swallow Dance!
Behold my true power!
Eagle Assault!
Water, hear my call! Arch sealed!
Rip and tear!
Not on my watch! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
I'll tear you apart!
The winds of judgment blow your way!
Fall
Before impending calamity!
Dance of Deity!
Chaotic disaster!
That frickin' does it!
You will suffer! Let's have some fun. Behold my true
Here
power!
I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan. Nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Genneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Xion!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dena. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Live for me.
No. Leori. No!
Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion! Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking.